going.
I love it. Because you mentioned that your stuff is very like very cinematic and use contemporary inspired composition storytelling to make your sounds. I mean, is there anyone or any soundtracks or composers or people in general that have really inspired your sound to what it is today?
Yes, loads. There's loads of people. So my favorite in terms of the kind of cinematic world and that kind of really cool filmy vibe, I absolutely love. There's a couple of artists I love, Flori and I love Ruel. Flori's a really good friend of mine now. I fangirled over her and I got the opportunity to support her on her tour, European tour, a couple of years ago, and now we're great friends. But she's still like, it's still really weird to have a friend that you're also like, oh my god, you're amazing. So she's still a big part of inspiration, and I love finding new artists all the time. There's like this great artist called Dodie, who's a British artist, and she's just fantastic. Like her arrangements and her last album, To Build a Problem, which is just super cinematic. It's got like loads of really nice orchestral layers and like different, she plays so many different instruments. I just think she's incredible, and she's a massive source of inspiration for me as well at the moment. But I mean, it's a lot of the time I'll pick and choose kind of flavors of stuff that I'm really listening to and really enjoying, and using that as kind of a bit of a, you know, an inspiration to start something when I sit down to create.
That's amazing. It's so good. I mean, has that been a dream of yours to be featured on a huge soundtrack one day, or have like your own track to a own soundtrack one day?
Oh God, yeah. I mean, like, I love music, and that's definitely it's a big thing. I mean, I've worked with a couple of really great producers, and we've done some really cool like trailer work and trailer cues, and I mean, we've got very close to a couple of things, like big things.
Wow.
Like wait like we had one and it was just literally I'll tell you what it was. Okay, so I did so Birds of Prey, they literally the stems for me and Christian Reindl's version of What's New Pussycat, which is like a really dark trailer version of it. And when the people download the stems are the little parts, for anybody that doesn't know, that's all the different parts that they can kind of break it up and work it to the trailer. And usually when you get to that stage, you know that it's between like you and maybe like one or two other tracks. So obviously at the time we were very, very excited because we were like, oh my god, it's going to be a trailer. But they ended up going for It's Oh So Quiet. But I still think it's amazing that we were even like in the running for that, and that's just exciting to me because I think, well, they know who we are now and what we can. There's, you know, like
yeah, of course.
Time is only, you know, time isn't real, so we've got from now until forever to make it happen. So that's definitely on my list of before I die, getting a big Hollywood trailer. I mean, since then, Christian, who I work with, he's actually landed a couple of trailers with his instrumentals. So
wow.
I now have to catch up to him.
Yeah, you will for sure. You will for sure. I mean, when you actually hear your stuff, say on trailer music, for instance, like that, what's that feeling like? It must be so amazing and like strange at the same time.
Yeah, it's really cool to hear like trailerized versions of songs that I wrote that were like pop songs. Is really cool because I think that just whenever you hear a different version or a different genre or a remix of something, it's always amazing to hear somebody else's vision of what your song is like. But I love a bit of trailer music. Love anything cinematic, and I'm just a big drama queen, really.